So, Grandma,
Okie dokie.
we are back here today.
And I am loving every moment of this. This is way too fun.
Describe using all 5 senses your favorite room in your childhood home.
They're trying to decide whether they want to or not. She asked me.
Oh, I think it was the living room. It was very simple. We had a fireplace. We had hardwood floors. And I remember the days that we had to wax those hardwood floors. I hated that. But it was always so shiny. And then when we had a fire in the fireplace and the family was sitting around watching TV, we got to watch TV Saturday evenings and watch Lawrence Welk and just be there.
Saturday mornings, you'd watch what?
Oh, Saturday mornings we'd be up and we'd be working. We would always have chores to do. My mom and dad, they weren't ones to, we had responsibilities. And so we'd get up and we'd have breakfast, but then we had different things that we had to do. We had animals. You know, we usually had chickens and rabbits and we had sheep and cows. So we had our little farm there, but we had to go out and take care of that. And then we also had to water we had the nursery when I was growing up, and we had to water the plants and then we also had to deal with customers. So our Saturdays were very busy.
So what was that episode you were just talking about? You watched somebody?
Oh, that was in the evening.
Evenings.
In our evenings. Yeah.
So what was that you'd watch?
Oh, Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence Welk?
Yeah.
Okay, and what was that?
It was music, and you had the thing. Lawrence Welk would get up there and it'd be 1, 2, 3, and he'd have the band playing, and then they had different people doing different activities and that. But yeah, we sat together as a family and did that. But after we got through, Saturday evening, it was ready. Once we closed the nursery and we all got in the house and we all took baths and that, so we were ready to relax. And we would sit there and we would all be on the same channel. My dad was not a channel flipper. Everybody was on the same channel and we watched it. But Saturday night, after we had our baths, we'd sit and watch the Lawrence Welk show.
Okay.
And yeah, it was what?
Danced on his feet.
Oh, yeah, we would. We would dance on Dad's feet. We would be able to stand on his feet. His dad loved to dance. He would just, and he was a good leader. You knew exactly, he was a very firm dancer, so you knew exactly where he was leading you to.
Aww.
And so, yeah, it was fun, but, we weren't really, my mom and dad were married in the temple, but then they became inactive. And I remember we knew how to say our prayers at night. We didn't have, as a little girl, I had a New Testament, and it was a little black book, and then the pages were red on the outside. But I just remember we didn't have scripture study. But I remember my mom and dad always, setting an example for us, and teaching us how important it was to be kind to other people. My dad was always helping. He was doing things that, well, and my mom was always doing some activity to, whether it be the American Legion. She would volunteer for the American Legion, and so would my dad, because my dad had been in the Navy. But yeah, it was our living room, and our living room had a huge front room window. I mean, it was huge, and you could sit in the living room, and because it faced the west side, and you could watch the sunset. And
Face the west side? Okay.
you would look out the window to the west, and that was 7th East, and you could see the cars going by. And we had a big front yard, and in our front yard we had a big rose garden and a big birch tree off to the right.
So could you smell the flowers from the living room?
No, I don't know.
So what did your living room smell like? Was it close to the kitchen?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You walked through the living room, like you walked through there was a hall from the two bathrooms. I mean, the bathroom and our bedroom was here, bathroom was here, and Mom and Dad's bedroom was there. And then you came out that hall and you were in the living room.
Okay.
You were in a living room, and there was a dining room, and it was big. You had a fireplace right here. But then you walked through the living room, and it was all open, and then you came into the kitchen. And the kitchen was very small.
So did the living room have a fireplace in it?
Yep.
Okay. Was it I'm guessing like wood burning, right?
It was just a regular old fireplace.
Okay.
You had to have the poker, you had to have all this, you had to have the wood and the coal.
So what kind of furniture was in the living room?
It was Naugahyde. We didn't get, I think it was the Naugahyde. It
That's
held,
fake leather, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
but on the wall, I mean, I put everything on the wall, but on our wall we had there was a big painting above the couch. When I got my first job, I went up to Granite Furniture, and I was trying to buy myself a bedroom set because Chris and Colleen and myself shared this one bedroom. And I finally went to my dad and Mom and said, you know what? Those guys are such slobs. They don't clean up after themselves. And I said, you know what? I'm getting older. So I said, could I have a bedroom downstairs? Because the downstairs was, you went down a bunch of stairs, and then at the bottom of the stairs there was a fruit room, and then further than that, outside of that, it was just cement. There wasn't anything. And then you go through the cement part, and then you've got a bedroom here, and the bathroom, and another bedroom. Mm-hmm. So my dad says, well, you want a room? I need to put it up in one day. If I can't put it up in one day, you're not going to get a room. I said, okay, whatever. And he built this bedroom, and actually it was pretty cool. So I had, my walls and my door and everything, and it was on cement. It was just like paneling. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was my bedroom. But I said, well, I need furniture to put in that bedroom. And so we went to Southeast Furniture, and I bought me a bedroom set. And as we were going out, my mom said, "Oh, look at that lamp. What a beautiful lamp." And I said, "Geez, Mom, I really like that too." She said, "Oh, I could sit and do some knitting with that lamp." And I said, "Hey, I really like that. That is just really, really neat." So I kind of ditched my mom for a few minutes and made arrangements, and it was delivered to her.
The lamp was?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I thought-
so did she have the lamp in the living room? Or
Oh
was
yeah, yeah. It was put in the living room, and yeah, she would sit and knit by that, and many sweater was made there.
What?
Many sweaters were made there at that lamp. But yeah, that was really a lot of fun. But yeah, everybody was, my mom and dad tried to be fair with everybody.
Okay.
You didn't want to whine with them.
No.
If they told you no, if you wanted something and they told you no, you didn't ask again. Because you just knew that no was no.
Yeah.
They thought that some people some people that we dealt with in the church, thought my dad was, he was cussing at Aki, but he told you exactly the way it was. Black was black, white was white. There's no sitting on the fence post. You either know or you don't know. And his saying was, you know what? Make a decision. Shit or get off the pot. Because it's really important for us we have to build our integrity. We have to be able to say, you know what? This is who I am. And if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And there's not going to be these excuses.
For sure.